Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Mythlok, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of mythology. This is your host, Nitin Nair, and today we are shedding light, quite literally, on one of the most intriguing deities of the ancient Greek pantheon, Apollo, the god of light. Imagine standing atop Mount Olympus, gazing down upon the world. There you'd find Apollo, radiant and powerful, embodying the brilliance of the sun and the beauty of art and knowledge. He's not just the god of light, he is also the god of prophecy, music, healing, and even the bow. How did he come to hold such diverse titles? Let's unravel this captivating story together. Apollo is often depicted as a youthful and athletic figure exuding a serene and harmonious presence. His skin is described as golden, reflecting the sun's rays, with long flowing hair that resembles sunlight streaming through the trees. He is frequently shown with a laurel wreath in his hand, symbolizing victory and status, and also holding a lyre, which signifies his deep connection to music. But Apollo isn't just about looks. His physical prowess is legendary. He is portrayed as a master archer able to hit any target with incredible precision. His beauty was so captivating that even the gods themselves were said to admire him. Now let's talk about family. Apollo is the son of Zeus, the king of the gods, and Leto, a Titaness. He has a twin sister, Artemis, who is the goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and childbirth. Their bond is often highlighted in myths, showcasing the duality of their domains, light and darkness, art and nature. One fascinating story involves the birth of Apollo and Artemis. Leto was pursued by the jealous Hera, who forbade her from giving birth on solid land. Leto eventually found refuge on the floating island of Delos, where she gave birth to Apollo first and then Artemis. The island, once barren, became a sacred site, highlighting Apollo's connection to both light and life. Apollo is known by various names that depict his various aspects. In Delos, he is called Delian, while in Delphi, he is known as the Pythian Apollo, named after the serpent Python he defeated to claim the oracle. He is also referred to as Phoebus, meaning bright or shining, emphasizing his role as the god of light and prophecy. Apollo's powers are as diverse as his names. He has the ability to bring forth plagues with his arrows, yet he is equally known for his healing skills. As a god of prophecy, he speaks to the oracle of Delphi, offering guidance to mortals. His musical talents are legendary. He is considered the leader of the muses, or the goddesses of inspiration in the arts and sciences. One of the most famous stories of Apollo's prowess is his competition with Marsyas, a satyr who boasted he could play the aulos better than Apollo could play the lyre. In a musical contest judged by the muses, Apollo ultimately won, punishing Marsyas for his hubris by flaying him alive. This tale serves as a reminder of the fine line between pride and talent. Apollo's influence stretches far beyond ancient Greece. Today, he remains a symbol of enlightenment, creativity, and harmony. In modern culture, you'd find references to Apollo in literature, music, and even branding. For instance, the name Apollo graces countless institutions of learning and art, reflecting his role as a patron of knowledge. In popular culture, Apollo has inspired numerous characters in film and literature. From superhero comics to modern retellings of ancient myths, his legacy persists, embodying the ideals of beauty, talent, and balance. Apollo was deeply revered in ancient Greek culture. Temples dedicated to him, like the magnificent one at Delphi, were sites of pilgrimage. Here, the Pythia or the oracle would deliver prophecies in a trance-like state, believed to be inspired by Apollo himself. Festivals such as the Pythian Games were held in his honor, showcasing music, poetry, and athletic competitions. Worshippers often offered laurel wreaths, incense, and songs, hoping to gain favor with the god. One interesting ritual involved a purification process where the participants would cleanse themselves to get Apollo's blessing before seeking counsel from the oracle. If you're enjoying this exploration of Apollo, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. We've got more mythological tales coming your way, and you won't want to miss them. Apollo represents the ideal of the Greek spirit, balance between intellect and emotion, reason and creativity. His myths teach us about the consequences of pride and the pursuit of knowledge. Artists, philosophers, and scholars have drawn inspiration from Apollo for centuries, using his stories to illustrate complex themes of humanity and divinity. Think about how his dual nature, both healer and destroyer, reflects our own lives. We too can create and destroy, inspire and oppress. Apollo's story encourages us to harness our creative potential while recognizing the responsibility that comes with it. As we conclude our journey through Apollo's world, I leave you with some questions to ponder. How do we balance our creative pursuits with our responsibilities? In what ways do the ideals of Apollo manifest in our lives even today? Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, keep exploring the myths that shape our world. This is your host, Nitin Nair, reminding you to stay curious and stay mythical.